Hey guys, Stingray Steve here, and how do you like my haircut? Anyways, today we're gonna. It's been a couple of weeks since we had the Hurricane Ian, and I've been trying to put some of my plants back together, and I did save a lot of them, and I got like new growth coming. So I figured I'd do a video today. I'm doing some propagation on my Pothos,
Or
and
what
I
some
wanted to
people
show
call
you the difference
pothos.
between some very close species. Basically, to enjoy the pearls and jade, the Julia, the marble queen, and the snow queen, and then I'll show you some variations on them also. So let's turn the camera and I made this one from a little cutting, and this is definitely an enjoy, and it's a really nice plant. Now when you see the green and the white, it's usually a very sharp distinction between the white and the green, and once in a while we'll get like right here a little bit of speckles, but most of the leaves are going to be green and white, and that's it. Okay, so there's definitely an enjoy, and it would have been a lot nicer if it wasn't out here in a hurricane, but it's recovering well. Okay, now we have next, we're going to show you the pearls and jade, and this is very close to the enjoy, as you see, and what you're looking for on the pearls and jade are these little speckles, almost like a marble queen. You see the speckles, and when I got this plant, it had very small leaves like that, and now look at the size of that leaf. So they can get bigger, and they like to trail, and they're all over the place. They're on my rocking chair, but as you can see, it's a beautiful plant, but you're going to look for the speckles, and then you're going to basically say it's pearls and jade. If there's not too many speckles or none at all, it's an enjoy. So there's your enjoy, and here's your pearls and jade. Okay, and a plant very similar to that is the marble queen, and you could see with the marble queen, it's going to be leaves almost all like the light part of the pearls and jade, only more green, and you will get half moons now and then. Okay, so there's a marble queen, a good example. Now, when you get a variation of the marble queen that is very light, we call it a snow queen. And I'll put a snow queen next to the marble queen, and you can see the difference. And sometimes if you give them more light or less light, it'll revert to a snow queen. Okay, and you'll get leaves that are pretty much like this, mostly white, little speckling here and there. but the Snow Queen will rarely give you a half moon. It'll always be like that. And if it's getting leaves like this, you're doing the right thing. So this is coming back from the hurricane, but there's your Snow Queen. There's your Marble Queen. See, so you're going to look for half moons, more green, and at any time or in another, one branch from this can revert to that, and then you can make a cutting, and one branch from this will revert to the Marble Queen, and you could cut it, and you can make your own Snow Queen. Just make a cutting when you have one of these light branches with a lot of white. That's what that's the one you want to cut right here, and then you have a Snow Queen, and then you see how much more green is in the stems here. That's your Marble Queen. Okay, now these are trailing all over the place, but there's one right here, good example of a mandula, and you'll get all different kinds of leaves on this one. Some of them will look like the pearls and jade and Marble Queen all mixed up together, but what you're looking for is this green pattern, the dark green pattern, and that's your mandula. I have these growing wild. These runners hit the ground, and here's another one. That's a mandula, and you can see how really nice the colors are, and once you get to know it, you'll say, okay, that's a mandula, just by seeing the dark green and the white and the speckles. And right alongside it is pearls and jade. You can see the difference. That's a pearls and jade, and that's a mandula. So they're all mixed in together here. They just climb on top of each other. But basically, I know what I got here. That's mandula. Here's another mandula. And there's the pearls and jade down here. And look at this, guys. We got that's a neon pothos. And the neon pothos will get some white variegation like the golden pothos, but the leaves are always this yellow color, like never dark. Okay, and there's a neon philodendron. So before we go, I wanted to show you another close relative, and check this out. Okay, we have an Epipremium pinatum, and I have variegated ones, and this one reverted to green, and I have really a lot of albos, so I thought it was pretty cool when this one reverted. So there it is, Epipremium pinatum, which is close to Pothos. Pothos is the Orium. And if we walk over here, I'll show you how the Epipremium pinatum variegata looks. And here's one here, and you can see the stems are more than half white. And here's a typical leaf that just came out, and I got another one over here I can show you. That's over here. It was climbing up the tree over here, and it broke off. So there it is, and I just wanted to show you the leaves. Here's a new leaf. And this variegation is very stable, and I always get leaves like that. So for me to have one revert to green is pretty cool. So I believe that's it on my Pothos. I do have a global green over here that I can show you, and like I said, these plants are just coming back. And here's a look at this neon Pothos. That's a super neon. And where is my, oh, here it is. We have a global green, and it's very low amount of white in these leaves. That's how you know it's not a Manjula. And it sort of made it to the ground here, and we got some big leaves, and it's a global green, and it's kind of reverted back to green. But the way you could tell it's not a golden Pothos is the leaves are round, which is kind of cool. It's different from a golden Pothos. And they're hanging all over the place. And that's your global green. Okay, here's another global green, and this one is a little more healthy, and you could see the slight variations in the leaf colors. And that's your global green, and they grow fast. And like I said, the leaves are more round than your golden Pothos, so that's a good way to tell. I do have golden Pothos trailing around here. You can see there's one over there going up in the trees, but most of them got knocked down from the hurricane. But there's a good example right there. And we got golden pothos all over the place. There's some more. And these are just trails that made it to the ground, and now they're starting to grow up into the trees. See them, guys? So there's pothos everywhere. Very invasive little guys, but they're beautiful plants. Okay, that's it for pothos, and if you want to see more videos, let me know what plant you want to see next. Take care, guys.